Hello, Dr. Dranitajohnston here. I am at the Acropolis in Athens, Greece. The statues of the 6 women behind me remind me of the story of Lysistrata. So many performances here. For thousands of years, Lysistrata would have been one of them. Imagine you're an Athenian woman in 403 BC, and you are about to watch a comedy here by the famous playwright Aristophanes called Lysistrata. As they prepare the stage, you know the story is about a woman named Lysistrata who took it upon herself to come up with a creative plan to end the 25-year-long war which had pitted the Peloponnesian cities of Greece against each other. As the play unfolds, you discover her plan? To convince the women of Sparta, of Thebes, and the other cities to withhold sex from the men until they ended their fighting. While resistant initially, they eventually agreed. And while they were offering a bowl of wine to the goddess of reconciliation, they heard the sounds of the older women who had joined them in this plan and were now capturing the Acropolis. The Acropolis was the fortress that housed the financial treasury of Athens. With this takeover, there would be no funds available to continue the war. There is a scene where the decrepit, misogynistic old men start fires and try to smoke out the old women, but they just laugh and pour water on their fires, eventually defeating them and dousing them with icy water. Throughout the play, there were 2 choruses, the voices of the older men and the older women that sang back and forth and back and forth, and there were funny sexual antics on the stage between the men and the women, where the women would refuse any sexual activity no matter how hard the men tried to seduce them. Lysistrata even has a dialogue with the head commissioner of public safety, where he complains that the women have had unnecessary freedoms and asks her why she is doing this. She says the women are sick of all the political incompetence and using all the money for the fighting that they've been engaged in. Eventually, the sexually frustrated men from the different states agree to meet at the Acropolis to discuss a peace treaty. Lysistrata presents the goddess of reconciliation in the form of a naked young woman and reminds them of times they helped each other in need. The peace treaty is signed by both sides. The women return to their men, and the play ends with Lysistrata cautioning, "Let's not make this mistake again." And a happy song is sung by both men and women's chorus in unison. It doesn't take much to imagine what it would have been like to be an Athenian woman watching this play, even though it happened 2,000 years ago. There's something to be said for the power of women in solidarity, women that stay connected to their true values, to the essence of the feminine principle. From the Light of the Moon Cafe in Athens, Greece, I'll see you next time.